Okay, good morning everyone. Today we are learning about the Newton's 3 laws, and here is the target 1. I hope everyone can explain the Newton's 3 laws after the class. And target 2, I hope you can find the daily life example to explain the Newton's 3 laws. So here we go. Here is the Newton's first law. It says that an object will remain at rest or continue to move with a constant velocity unless acted upon by a resultant external force. Let's explain. In the situation 1, here is a ball. It got the weight force and the reaction force, and the resultant force is equal to 0. They are equal and opposites. But if I hit the ball, it got the other force, and the resultant force are not equal to 0, and it doesn't go Newton's first law again. And the second situation is the rocket. A rocket is moving forward on the space, and the resultant force is 0. But when the engine of the rocket are on, the rocket got a friction force, and the resultant force are not equal to 0, and is not useful in the first law. When the engine is off, the resultant external force is equal to 0, and the rocket is remain in constant velocity again. The second law is say that an object on the first law, anyone have question? Okay, it seems that everyone knows this. And we'll go to the Newton's second law. It says an object that undergoes Newton's second law has unbalanced forces acting on it. The sum of all forces acting on the object are not equal to 0. It's more about the forces and the mass and the acceleration. Let's see. Just like the situation we talked about before, when the ball was hit, the sum of force are not equal to 0, and the ball is not undergo the Newton's first law, but it undergo the Newton's second laws. And we can have an equation. It say that force is equal mass multiplied by acceleration. In the situation 2, we can calculate the acceleration. A driving car is on the road, and the force, the track force, is 100 Newton. The resistance force is also 100 Newton. And how about the resultant force is equal to 0, right? And now these cars are in the constant velocity, but when it accelerates, the car gets a force about 200 Newton, and the resistance force are still 100 Newton, and the mass of the car is 100 kilograms. So we can calculate the acceleration is the force, the resultant external force is about 100 Newton. 100 Newton delivered by mass is about 100 delivered by 100 is 1 meter per square second. Anyone have question? No? Okay, let's go to the second law. It says that if a body A exerts a force on body B, the body B will exert an equal and opposite force on the body A. Now we can see the situation 1 is about the Earth and the Moon. Why the Moon can go around with the Earth is because there's attraction force to the Moon. We call the force A is from the Earth to the Moon. And obviously, the Moon is also have a force exert on Earth. Is called, we call the force 2. And the force are equal. The two forces are equal but opposite. So they are undergo the Newton's third law. Situation 2 is about a wall and our hand. If we push a wall, we give a wall a force, and the wall also gives us a force. The two forces are equal and opposite. One is the most important thing is here. The forces are on the different objects. Forces 1, we give the wall. Forces 2 is the wall give our hand. So it is an important, we can give it a star on here. So it is the Newton's 3 laws. In these lessons, I hope you can explain all of these laws by yourself. And the homework after the class is find some example which can explain these laws. Anyone have question? No? Okay, class over.